You without.
Does your phone?
He won't know how to take you over.
It's like holy water.
Does your phone have facial recognition?
No.
Oh.
No, I have a 7.
Oh, that'd be interesting if it didn't work
Right.
because of the thing that we're going to show them as soon as we can't talk. Don't say the words because they're going to be listening.
Don't say it. Oh no, I said it. What? I said the word.
Don't say it. Don't you say it.
Sir Lancelot, Sir Galahad, and I
jump out
If
of
he
the
were
bunny.
this way this week, he couldn't fly with his ID.
Oh, that's right. They wouldn't
This
believe
week?
you.
Is that happening this week?
What now?
No, they look at your ID. They look at you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you flew last week.
Right. Yeah, a few days ago.
Okay, a few days ago. All right, here we go. In 5,
4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're live.
Welcome.
First story.
That would be mind blowing.
Trending stories are taking over.
TSTO. Why does he get a bell for that?
Next story.
Everybody get down. According to the sounds, I'm not doing so hot today.
TSTO.
TSTO thing. TSTOMG.
TSTO.
That's crazy.
Story time.
Perfect timing on that.
You know what? I practice. What is how? Hold the phone. You have no beard.
This is the second week in a row you've stopped the music.
You know what? I like stopping the music. It's like, everybody listen. Jake has no beard.
Look how rubber my face is.
So seriously, when you
are we
walked
sure
in,
it's Jake?
I screamed. I know. I
No, you
wasn't
did.
sure. I screamed multiple times, like
Yeah.
a little girl.
No, but no.
Well, it was
Just
a
more
man
like
scream.
It was like you stopped and then you had the non-flashback continue.
Well, it was delayed too because I wasn't sure. I thought it was one of Jake's friends here.
No,
You look so different.
I'm a little baby boy.
You're like the little baby Jakey.
Baby.
Oh my goodness! But the good thing is that Chris looks like he absorbed your beard. Look at that.
Yeah.
Chris
Look
is
how
here and he
robust.
is. The robust is a good word for the Chris beard.
Yeah, it is.
It
I
is
thought about it.
robust, and you thought about it ahead of time. Stevie's here.
Yep.
Doesn't have the robust beard, but
But the stash is just as
still
lush.
it's still more than Jake.
I have the least amount of facial hair in this room right now.
That's true.
right.
That's true. But you know what?
But you have the most amount of hair.
Okay. That's true.
Yeah.
But it's all up in your hat. We can't even tell. It looks
Because-
like you cut everything off.
Because the no beard thing and the hair down, not a good look.
Oh, you look like your mom?
No, I look like Fabio. I straight up
Oh,
look like
Fabio? Okay, you got to show
And
the people now.
And Tommy Wiseau. Oh man.
Yeah, see, Tiffany says, what the? Look.
Now we'll need a
Okay.
TSTO cover like Fabio, so he'll be like a romance.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll hold the reveal. I'll hold the reveal. Okay, so they can't see you. We've got Chris is here.
Hey.
Oh,
Steve is here. And then
Pay me like one of your French girls.
I was expecting more of like a soldiering
You do kind of look like a French prince.
shall I get the fan going?
yeah, we need the fan to blow your hair back. What, dude? This is so weird.
I can do the Pennywise face real good now.
Is that wait? No, you can because of the
That's
no
the
beard.
Pennywise face?
Yeah, look at Hallie. Hallie, we were just with him 2 nights ago, and he shows up like this today. Didn't warn me. Nothing. There's just no facial hair.
I got $20 from a coworker for this.
That's all it takes.
That's all it took.
I'll do it for $20.
It was a no shave November conversation. I haven't been clean shaven since sophomore year of high school. And so they were like, "Are you going to do no shave November?" And I said, I don't ever do it all the way through, but I might just do it. Might just see how long I can get it. And then he's like, "Well, when was the last time you shaved it at all?" So I said, sophomore year of high school. And he said, "I'll give you $20 to shave your beard tonight." And I was like, "Are you for real?" And he goes, "I'll Venmo you." So I said, "Sounds like a plan, Stan." And I did it.
Oh, you guys got an offer that I think you might have to do for Saturday night. Tiffany wants to paint your face like Pennywise. Ooh. Oh, and that would be legit.
Tiffany, I'm in.
All right, message him, Tiffany. He's on it. That would
I'm
be.
actually way in.
Are you doing any Halloween things?
Sure. Now.
Do you have a clown costume that you could wear and just be that clown that stands at the end of the street?
There is a Halloween store down the street. So I might as well
There's
go
a
buy one.
Halloween store down the street.
Yeah, it's on Placentia and Yorba Linda.
That's not down the street, Jake.
It's on the street.
It's not down the street.
It's like 2-3 minutes
It's
away.
close, but it's not down the street.
Well,
It's down several streets.
It's down the
It's down,
street.
yeah, it's down several streets. That's right. So yeah, you're beardless.
Yeah.
and it's still kind of freaking me out.
it's freaking me out. I
Do you feel-
I jumped
do you-
looking
do you
in the
look
mirror
at
this
your-
morning.
You look in the mirror like, wait,
Oh no.
That's why I had to come in wearing a gator because nobody would.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's how it happened.
Right.
Because you came in with the gator and you pulled the gator down, and it's like this massive
shock.
reveal.
Yeah, that was the
the point. You know, it was a good point.
You don't appreciate
Wait,
the fact
you know
that
what
I
we
think
forgot?
these things through.
Yeah.
We forgot our pumpkins.
Oh,
Because we carved pumpkins.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we totally forgot them. Yeah, have you carved pumpkins yet?
We're gonna do it tomorrow. As a
Steve?
family.
I carved Homer Simpson into mine.
You did. I don't know what I carved. I carved it so fast, though. I was the first one
You
done.
carved a really drunk jackal.
It was a drunk. He was like,
His eyes
and
were
one eye
crossed.
was one way. It was good. You know what? He had a good time.
Yeah.
He had a good time. We cooked all the pumpkin seeds up, and they're really good. But you
Did
can't
you?
have any. I should have brought them. Man, I forgot everything.
I make you salsa,
I know,
and
I
you
have.
don't bring me pumpkin
They're sitting
seeds?
on the counter at home. I should bring them. Hallie should feel like Jake went through time machine. You know what, Hallie? Because we have pictures out in the front of the office where Jake is playing baseball as a wee lad, and that's what he looks like.
No,
we might need to get one.
I should bring
See,
in
Chris, go get one of those
Okay.
pictures out there.
I should bring in one of the
Pictures.
yearbook pictures.
Oh yeah.
Because the sophomore year yearbook picture, this is it. I haven't aged at all.
That's too weird. Yeah.
I'm timeless.
Yeah.
They're on the bookshelf.
Should be on
right
the
out
bookshelf
there.
right there. Yeah, Mike. Mike says, "Who's the clean shaven dude?" Van Duzy doesn't even recognize you. That's Jake with the massive beardly that looked like this. Wait, let me pull the front. That's what he used to look like, and now he looks like this.
Heyo.
Well, that's weird going back and forth. Boom to this. Boom to this. You found one where he's a wee lad. Oh, yeah. Bring that in here. All right, so here we go. This is Jake. Oh, I hit the
No. What do I do? What do I do?
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
It's right here. There we go. Look at this.
Look at that.
Look at that fine lad. Now, was this what year was this? 8th grade?
That was 7th grade.
That was 7th grade. Look at that guy. Comment below. Who's that hunk? He's right here. This is him. Look at that guy.
Can't top this stud.
That's like the Beatles. You have the Beatles do going on.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
Look at that.
That is the kindest way you've described that haircut before.
What did I ever
Otherwise,
say it before?
Bieber.
Oh, yeah, totally.
junk.
I forgot. You know what? The only thing that's missing in this picture? Your purple sweatshirt.
The purple sweatshirt.
Because he's the Biebs.
I went through a period of time where purple was my favorite color. It had nothing to do with Justin Bieber.
Hey, it's the color
It
royalty.
totally had to do.
It
Did I
had
just break
nothing to do with Justin Bieber. It was because I was royalty. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did it have to do with Barney?
No, I played on the Rockies, people. I played on the Rockies.
Did it have to do with Barney?
I played on the
think it
Rockies.
probably
I
actually
would
did.
wear jeans and cut off the jeans.
Yeah.
And then wear knee-high purple socks with a purple sweatshirt.
You know why? You know what
the-
Hallie says? Hallie says, bring back the Bieber hair. Bring back the Bieber hair. I don't know. The Fabio hair is pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, now
I mean, I have to say.
I feel like I'm directing the room.
See, Tiffany, total Bieber. Look at that. Hey, could you paint him up instead of Pennywise? Could you paint him up as Bieber for Halloween? Would you be able to do that?
Yeah, just give me a little teardrop. He's trying to be so edgy.
You know what? You know what?
Does he have a tear tattooed to his
I'm
face?
pretty sure.
No, he doesn't have a tear tattooed to
gonna
his
find
face.
out.
No,
We should send him to jail.
you know what? Bieber. You know what Bieber has? Bieber has
Problems?
fever.
A super hot wife?
He's got a fever.
I mean, she's okay. You know, she's all right. But you know what? You know what's happening, and we can't stop it. Stories, they keep trending. We can't do anything about it. They just keep coming. So we got to talk about them. And the first story is something that has excited the people of Los Angeles to no end. Actually, to an end where they did street racing. Did you see that?
Dude.
They were doing
LA
donuts. That was nuts.
I was thinking about this. If somehow the Rams find a way to pull out.
You mean the Chargers, right?
No,
Not a chance.
No, that Herbert kid. That's Justin Herbert?
Herbert, yeah, Justin Herbert.
Oh, man.
Hey, he had a huge week this last
He's
week.
good.
But
He's really good, but he's not Super Bowl yet.
guy. No.
But if the Rams find a way to pull out the Super Bowl this season, LA's burning to the ground.
right.
Because we would have swept the 3 biggest sports.
The only 3
Well,
sports.
that's right.
Well,
What's
yeah.
left?
Except for
hockey.
except for the Kings.
Right. Hockey. Hockey is like what, like there would be those certain Kings fans, you know, the ones that drive for Uber. And then they'd be like,
You mean like Kings fans?
yeah.
Yeah, but so if you didn't realize, we're talking about the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they won the Super Bowl, but there's some controversy.
Super Bowl.
They won the Super
They
Bowl.
won the Super Bowl.
They really did
And the
something
controversy
really good,
is
too.
that I don't know. I had a
You're having
Biden
a
moment.
stroke.
I had a Biden moment. I apologize. I meant.
You can't say that.
I'm
We're gonna
running
get
for
taken
Senate.
down.
I meant I'm running for Senate.
You meant you're not going to raise taxes, right?
That's right. I meant I am only raising taxes on everyone but myself.
You're running for senator?
Running for Senate.
Let the boys out of your basement.
I don't even know where we're going right now.
But
So Justin Turner. Justin Turner is the third baseman for the Dodgers who won the World Series.
Yeah.
Won the World Series.
Yep.
Like the win, right?
And he was playing in the final game too.
That's right.
yeah,
That's right.
Up to the 7th inning.
yeah.
Till
That's
the
right.
seventh inning
All the way up to
stretch.
7th inning. And then he was tested positive
Did they have to
for
test
COVID-19.
while they're in the game?
So I think it's the results came back during the game. They didn't test him like in the middle, like,
Wait,
I don't
Give us
taste my
that reaction
sunflower
again.
seeds.
Give us that reaction again. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so they
Okay. What a-hole is going to send positive test results during the World Series when
you know
he's
who?
winning the game?
it's probably the Rays.
Yeah. Like
Rays.
a doctor that's a Rays fan.
Pull him from the game.
Yep.
A Ray doctor.
It's you know what? This feels a whole lot like it's Twitter's fault. It's probably
bit.
Twitter's fault.
A little bit.
Twitter probably tweeted it, and that's probably what pulled them out.
Does Twitter have the
Twitter has
ability
a
to tweet?
Twitter tweets.
Twitter tweets?
Your official Twitter? Yeah. You don't follow official Twitter?
I told you 2 nights ago. Like I follow
That's
like
right. You don't
100
follow
people
enough
on
people.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the deal. He tested positive. They put him in isolation after the 7th inning.
Right.
And then Justin Turner says, screw you guys. I'm going to go celebrate with my team. And the MLB has come out and they are going to punish him. So Justin Turner, right here, pictured. Now he's wearing a mask here, but there are a ton of images of him not wearing a mask, right? So that's why this is all
Did they
controversial.
sanitize the trophy after he touched it?
I'm pretty sure they did.
They probably had to.
they-
Okay.
so-
My question is,
yeah.
they were living in a bubble. The whole team was all together the whole time. So
Right.
What's the deal at this point now?
It was mailed to him. COVID.
COVID was mailed to him.
Like
So-
anthrax.
I bet they're going to do another test in a day or two and say, oh, it was a false positive.
Yeah, it probably was a false positive. I mean, there's
Well,
so many of those going around too.
I just, if you win the World Series, you gotta celebrate
Exactly.
with your team.
You
Especially
don't
somebody-
care.
Especially somebody like Justin Turner who bats third in the lineup. That's
Yep.
your best.
Yep.
That's your best offensive player, right? So having to get pulled out of the game is heartbreaking enough. Being able to go out there and celebrate with your team, that's pretty crazy. The fact that he was under these like guidelines or whatever, and he's just like, you know what, screw that, I'm gonna go celebrate. It's kind of like, well, you broke a rule, but that's what I would have done.
Well, but here's the thing. The odds of him doing anything to get people sick is pretty low. And
He's not spitting on Rays
And-
pitchers.
They've all been exposed already.
they're already exposed. Like it's over.
Yeah.
Like he was with them all game.
Right.
You know, he was with them for 7 innings. So if you're with them for 7 innings,
Plus in the clubhouse.
plus in the clubhouse, and then it's like, oh, now we're going to isolate because we had a positive test. Really?
And they've been in a bubble for how many days together? So
Yeah. No, it's already there. So, but now he's getting lambasted by the MLB, and he's actually there's punishment coming down.
They don't know exactly what the punishment's going to be, but he's going to get some. The thing at the end of this article that like I can kind of have some sort of glimpse of why people are giving him such crap about it, other than the fact that like everybody wants to give crap to everybody about coronavirus stuff.
All the time.
But it's that now everybody, including the Rays, have to prolong their stay in Texas in order to check and make sure that they don't have COVID before they can leave and go home to their families.
Well, don't you think they have the rapid testing though?
Sure, but at
wouldn't
the
they
same
done
time,
that? Wouldn't they done it anyways? Because they're all in the bubble with him prior to that, so they still should have.
I'm sure,
followed that
I'm sure
protocol.
they would have
Exactly.
tested them, but now they're saying that there's certain people that have to stay longer. An unnamed Rays pitcher is one of those people. But
Yeah, and his wife.
right, and Turner's wife or the
Turner's wife, his wife tested
Right.
negative.
But okay, but look, it says Turner and his wife who tested negative.
Right.
I don't understand.
So his wife tested negative right there.
oh,
His wife who tested negative.
oh,
And so
Both remain in Texas.
English is hard.
What do you
Yeah.
think would have? What do you think would have happened had they pulled him from the game and the Dodgers lost because they pulled him from the game?
Oh, it's there's
What
already.
would LA done? You
So
know?
here's the thing. There's
Burn
already an
the city to the
asterisk.
ground.
There's already an asterisk on the season. It's a 60-game season. Like, can you
Well, yeah,
even
but I mean-
can you even say that that's a Super Bowl winning season? I know it's World Series, guys.
A Super Bowl winning season, that's like almost like 5 times.
It's almost
Super
5 times
Bowl
a Super Bowl season. So Hallie asked a question. She says, "Was he the only positive test out of all of them?" I think he was. Other than this Rays
before the game,
this Rays
yes.
pitchers before the game.
But there were players that got it, But that's another thing too. Is like these are athletes.
Yeah.
Right.
They're the type of people that if they get COVID, you don't really have to worry about them.
He's asymptomatic.
They don't
Right.
need to worry about getting COVID. COVID needs to get worried about having them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wait till they hit the weight room.
That's right.
Yeah. So
right.
the thing about this is it's just so silly that they're saying, first of all, that he was with them for 7 innings. So if anybody's going to have contracted it, they already contracted it.
Silly's a good word for this.
Silly's a good word for this.
Can you spell it?
SILLY. See, homeschool.
Won the Super Bowl, man.
TURNER.
TURNER. But this kind of stuff, it's just so it's infuriating because if I'm Justin Turner too, I'm leaving.
What was the purpose of Major League Baseball having a bubble? Because they were all controlled the whole time.
Well, but
so
with the NBA having the bubble, when players got it, they quarantined them.
right, but they've already been in this whole group together so much. Where would he have gotten it from? How would it not be
know
spread
what
to
that
others
was.
already? It's
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Right. It's silly. And depending on what the punishment is for him,
It's gonna be a fine. It might be.
It might be suspension.
Yeah, that's crazy.
which,
Starts next year or something.
yeah, so it'll be next
Shame
season.
on you, MLB. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on anyone who would actually give him grief. Shame on anyone who is against him celebrating.
Yeah, shame on
Super
you,
Bowl.
MLB.
I mean, come on.
That's right, celebrating the Super Bowl.
Mr. Lizard Butts.
But you know what?
MLB.
The weird thing is he could have easily avoided this. He could have easily avoided this.
Just don't tell
You want to
no
know
one.
why? Well, I mean, that wasn't it. He could have actually fought off COVID because there is a new treatment. And it's very simple.
Does it involve swords?
No, it does not involve swords. Mouthwash has potential to protect from COVID-19, studies say.
Really, huh?
But it says there are caveats. Don't you think every headline in the entire universe needs that last part of that sentence?
But there are
But
caveats.
there are caveats. Every story, every headline is always like, well, but that's not the story. You read the story and it has nothing to do with the headline. We do that here all the time, which we appreciate that. But that should just be on every headline. But there are caveats. Steve, what did you say?
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say the way he could have fought it off is not getting tested.
No, he could have just instead of champagne at the end, he could have just Listerine all over. himself.
That's awesome.
Right?
That's a
It's a
cool idea.
Listerine shower.
Burns.
Where did I get all these cuts?
He should have come out. He should have come out in a hazmat suit.
That would have
Yeah.
been sick.
Yes.
He just comes out with a trash bag like duct taped around his neck.
Yeah, I like Mike's comment, but yeah, exactly. I think we should read every headline from now on with a really long but at the end of it. Like all of the headlines, we just read that.
Okay.
Okay,
The
but let's
rest of
get to
the
the
show.
story.
The rest
The
of the
rest of the
show.
show.
All right.
We're going to add that. So, mouthwash has the potential to protect from COVID-19. How might this be, you ask? Well, there are caveats.
99%.
90
of
it
germs.
fights 99% of germs. It says it right on the bottle, guys. Like
Right.
that's pretty obvious. Now, Hollywood has been using this.
Right.
They've been using
Riverdale.
it. They've been using it on Riverdale and all kinds of places. But what's the real truth? Hey, no, what's going on? No, we're just talking about how Listerine can fight.
No,
COVID.
we don't know what's going on.
No, that's true. We never know what's going on, except for Jake's face is going on. Oh,
we covered this.
I know, but Nona just showed up. She just got here. Well,
there you go.
give her a
We
break.
covered this.
Rewind.
So the structure of SARS-CoV-2 particle, right? This is the whole thing.
Okay.
Click
Right?
it. There
right,
we
click
go.
it. There we go. The virus particle that causes COVID-19 is a big reason why mouthwash might be effective against it. So allow us to get into the science for a minute. Do you guys want to get into the science, or do you want Jake just to tell us the real?
I mean,
Just tell us the real, Jake. Tell us the real.
the real is everything else. It's literally every other thing that they've been like, this kind of helps with COVID, or this has to do with COVID. It helps some. It kills 99.9% of germs. So guess what? It kills COVID. But there's still cases where it doesn't get rid of it, right? It's drinking. Don't ever drink mouthwash. Using mouthwash.
Because there's alcohol in it.
well,
There's alcohol
yeah,
in
you
it.
could get crazy
It's not
if you
good.
wanted
Yeah,
to.
but it's closer to rubbing alcohol than it is anything else.
Hey,
That's what I mean
anything
by
percent
crazy.
alcohol is not good when it comes to that. So yes,
It's not going to get rid of it.
no.
It's going to. It's
So they're
going
not gonna
kill
start using
bacteria
this
in your
in-
mouth. But guess how often bacteria grows in your mouth? That's why you brush your teeth twice a day,
Right?
Yeah, at
Right.
least.
at least. At least.
least.
How many times are you brushing your teeth a day?
Twice.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah, it's a good
I
point.
thought you were setting the bar somewhere. For
So,
us.
but this brings into question all the other things that could potentially. Now, we read the first week of COVID, right? The Lysol spray. It said,
Right.
it said it
Spray
kills
that in your
COVID on
mouth.
the back. Spray. No, don't spray that in your mouth. That
I
was
was
not.
use that as breast
Not a
spray.
good idea.
She's
Yeah,
Febreze
breast
for
spray.
that.
Febreze for that. But there's all kinds of things that are like, well, this could help. What else is it?
Is that like wearing a mask is supposed to help?
Well, I think that could be something that but I don't know that this does anything to prevent spreading it. It
No,
just
it
kills
does.
it in your mouth.
No,
it really does.
It does. Right here in.
So could you choose either Listerine or a mask then?
no.
I think you should.
Don't
No,
do
I think,
that.
I think
Don't
that's a
do
good
that.
choice.
Let's
Right.
not be those
Either-
people. Let's not ensue chaos.
Soak your mask in Listerine.
Yes, there we go. Waterboard yourself with Listerine.
Whoa! Does this mask smell like chloroform to you?
Soaking gasoline, more like.
No, but like right here, basically, if the virus reacts similarly outside of lab settings, the mouthwash and gargle products could help reduce spread. And that's in the second paragraph of the Can Mouthwash Protect Against COVID-19
Right.
section.
So,
very end.
So the next time
but
we
here's
run
the
out of-
however. However, Dr. O'Donnell stressed that research on mouthwash protection against other diseases was done via test tube experiments. Quote,
Right, so-
not from studies on viruses in the mouth.
Right. So okay,
So has the study of the
but-
spread of the virus in the first place.
this is the butt. This
All
is the
in our
butt
control.
that
This
we're
is
getting
the
down
butt.
to. This is the butt, man. It's a
Butt.
big old butt. I like big butts.
But
And I cannot lie. Well, this article can lie. But regardless, they're doing all of these tests for vaccines, for anything that can help slow the spread. All of this is happening in test tubes. This isn't actually stuff that you
like test tube babies?
And rats.
So you're telling me the next time I can't get hand sanitizer, I can just fill it up with Listerine and use that?
Absolutely.
saying
See, that's
anything,
what it is.
Steve. Dr.
Jake's-
O'Donnell
So
is.
Dr. Jake says that you guys can use Listerine on your hands and you can soak your mask in Listerine and it's better for you. But the
I shave my beard and all of a sudden I become a doctor.
So here's the deal. Chris, your wife is fantastic.
Yes, she is.
I mean, yeah, you know that.
I know that.
But Holly comments here. She says, "I love that the author is wearing a mask in her picture. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, that's gonna become very common. Is like
Masks,
see?
okay, pictures of masks. Masks in general are now just a CYA document.
It's
for
virtue
everyone.
signaling.
Yeah.
It's saying I'm with you. That's what it is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, how's it going at work with all the masking?
it's like normal. And someone walks in without their mask. Here's a mask for you, sir. Oh, thanks. I forgot. Sure you did. Okay. Whatever.
dude, the mask thing gives me acne, man. Like this dude.
why do you
that-
think? Why do you
Mike-
think my beard is thick?
Mike,
Dude, as soon as I shaved it off, I was like, "Oh man, I made a mistake."
so I think Mike might win comment of the night.
Already,
Yeah, already.
Well,
Dr. Bieber.
Dr. Bieber.
That's gonna be comment of the night.
Comment of the night. Should I get the picture again?
Dr. Bieber.
Look at that baby face.
Yeah.
Baby,
Which one's the picture? Which
baby,
one's the real Jake?
baby. Oh, he likes purple and he cuts his hair like Bieber.
Listerine doesn't kill COVID-19. It's just something that they say is making a smoke screen.
Oh man. Hey, look at Moving America's here. How you doing, buddy? He
Even
says,
COVID hates
"Hey,
it.
have you checked out the Moving America podcast yet?
No, not yet.
You need to."
You've never said nothing about the
Yeah, I
Moving
have.
America podcast.
We've talked about it.
Have we?
Yeah.
Have we now?
Yeah, we have.
Have we?
What is it?
So it's my friend. He's a train engineer, like actual locomotive engineer,
You
and
drive
it's
trains?
you drive. Yeah,
So
you drive
he's a
trains.
doctor.
When we need to have him on to tell us about
cool.
trains. Honestly, we should have. We should.
We should run
have
a train on this guy.
No. That's not how that. That's
Hey.
not how that works.
Would you
Let's do a live
on
remote.
a train car?
Do a live remote from the trains.
What if we did Murder on the Orient Express TSTO edition?
Wait, we
with
didn't even
this
get
dude's
to.
train?
We didn't even get to his comment. He says even COVID hates the taste of Listerine.
You did. You put it up there.
I know, but we didn't say it.
But why do you hate the taste of Listerine?
COVID does.
Well, what about the mint Listerine?
He's implying that other people hate the taste of Listerine.
Well, I mean, comment below if you hate the taste of Listerine.
I enjoy it.
I feel like minty fresh when I'm
Super
done.
fresh.
Right, yeah. It kind of brings that tingle into the mouth.
Steve?
I think, wow, I must be alive because it's painful.
Where'd all those cuts come from?
Yeah, exactly. Wow, a lot of canker sores.
But I think the original Listerine was not minty fresh.
No, it was
No.
yellow. It was like
Yeah.
drinking.
That's the stuff that everybody hates.
That was
That's
Pappy's
the
cough
stuff.
medicine right
Maybe
there.
that's the
The
point.
gold stuff?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's right.
Yeah.
Gotta stop eating pineapple.
But-
the X-Piss.
You know what? You know what is a good thing that we know about this now.
is it?
That we know that mouthwash is a cure for COVID, because people can use it. They don't have to get it like the president did to be immune. But Lil Wayne could have used it because he got to meet with the president and he stood right next to him.
Oh, you think they had a kissing scene?
I hope they'd have a kissing scene. Look at that. There's Lil Wayne and President Trump. Now,
He is little.
we've always talked. Actually, Trump's really tall. Like
Is
Trump's
he?
a big
yeah,
human.
man.
Yeah, Trump's a big
I
human.
think he's my height.
Well, have you seen?
As he should be. He's the president of the United States. He should be 6'5".
He's 6'3".
Lil Wayne,
Okay. I'm taller than
6'3".
I could
So
look at his nose.
Lil Wayne went and met with Trump. Now I'm noticing there's a lot of celebrities that are going to meet with Trump.
I'm noticing there's a lot of rappers
Yeah.
that are starting to fall onto the
Well,
Trump
you
train.
got Cube. Right.
Allegedly.
Okay, allegedly.
Right? Because we talked about had the people seen the picture?
Well, no, but Cube's video.
No, I know. Cube is actually trying to work with Trump.
Right.
Like that, yeah. But
Are we
there's a
talking
picture
about
of
Ice Cube?
Cube. Yeah. There's a picture of Ice Cube and 50 Cent, like where they're wearing Trump hats, and that was Photoshopped. That
well,
was fake.
yeah, okay, that one.
Did Ice-T and Ice Cube ever work together?
No.
I feel
It
like
was
you should
it
have
was
an
a
Ice Cube
chilly
and Ice T.
it was a chilly afternoon.
Ice-T and Ice Cube would work together well, though.
They do work
I
together
remember
all the
Ice-T
time.
and CSI.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Right.
Man.
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 So, what do you think that conversation was like? Lil Wayne went into the White House and talked to Trump.
So
What do you think they talk about?
Trump, he's like,
Music, of
he's like,
course.
Wayne.
Of course. He's like, I love everything you're doing. If you're on my playlist, I play you on repeat. It's amazing.
When
I
are we
get
dropping our
pumped.
mixtape?
When
Trump.
I'm pumping the iron,
Lil Trump.
Wait, when did Arnold get in there?
I don't know how to do a Trump.
So you do Arnold Schwarzenegger instead?
When I'm in pumping up with Trump, my buddy, we listen to Lil Wayne.
You're
It's lots of
so
fun.
good at that.
Me and Arnold, we love to pump the weights together. Lil Wayne is our energy.
Oh,
You're our energy,
I'll be
Lil
Lil
Wayne.
Wayne now. I'll be.
Oh my god! So we always talk about Trump being a comedian. Yeah. I'm just wondering if he's gathering material from like rappers. Like, I've got this song and it's not working.
Okay.
He's like, when did Lil Jon
Yeah,
show
that's Lil
up?
Jon.
That's not
That's not
Lil
Lil
Wayne. That's not even. That's totally different.
I thought Little John's from Robin Hood.
Yeah, that too.
Robin Hood and Little John
Little.
running through the forest.
Yeah.
Little. You can tell. You can tell it's from old folklore if they actually spell out the whole word
Little.
of little
Instead of
little.
little.
Lil.
Little.
Lil.
Yeah, I just think honestly, I think it's kind of cool
Right.
that people are willing to talk about it, because that's what we need. We need a conversation. We need people to be able to listen and be able to share what their actual problems are, and then
back
their
to
views.
the actual
Right?
story.
Oh, back to the story. There's a
Right.
story to
Well,
this.
no, like that-
I just saw the picture of Lil Wayne and Trump, and I'm like, we got to talk about
Well, no,
this.
I'm bringing that up because you're talking about conversations, right?
Yes.
And people wanting to have conversations.
Yes.
Okay.
The thing that Lil Wayne met with Trump about was criminal justice reform. So he went to go talk about probably a bunch of his homies, right? Or people that he knows, or he's probably working with something like the Last Prisoner Project, which is what Cam Boucher, the guy that mixed and mastered EBR's first EP, he is working with Last Prisoner Project in Philadelphia to help release people that have been wrongly convicted.
Right.
So
Okay, so wrong. That's good.
right, that's good. We want that. We want that. And so Lil Wayne essentially went to go talk about that, and he ended up posting on his Instagram saying, just had a great meeting with real Donald Trump and POTUS. Besides what he's done so far with criminal reform, the Platinum Plan is going to give the community real ownership. Wayne said he listened to what we had to say and assured he can get it done. So that's the thing. It's like, love or hate Trump, we're starting to see a lot more that there are these big figures in just media in general, which, I mean, I think we can all agree media is a pretty liberal world.
100%.
Right? So we're starting to see all these big media figures having these conversations, and none of them have said that Trump has just turned a blind eye or just shut them out of the White House completely. He's willing to have those conversations, which is, I think, the type of thing that you would want in a president.
Well, and based on a lot of the media that you see, you don't think people like Lil Wayne would be interested in sitting down with Trump. That's what you kind of think.
Granted, okay, have you guys do you guys know who Bert Kreischer is?
Not a clue.
I don't like him.
You don't like him?
Just don't like his name.
Oh. Well, he's a comedian. He's absolutely hilarious. And he
Does
ended
he have a Netflix original series?
He has 2 specials, and then he has a Netflix show that came out this year, like probably only 3 weeks ago. And it's called The Cabin with Bert Kreischer. And he meets up with a bunch of like Joey Diaz and Tom
English?
Segura. He's American.
Okay. I'm just...
He has a bit about how he was a part of the Russian mafia for like a week. Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So he went on the.
I think... wait, does he wear a shirt?
No.
He doesn't wear a shirt. No. He's the guy who doesn't wear a shirt.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
So
I
he
saw
went
one
on
of
like
his.
this.
Wait,
Russian,
are you being serious? He doesn't wear a shirt?
No, he doesn't wear.
Yeah, he doesn't wear a shirt.
I will look up Bert Kreischer. And
I think I remember the story because
guarantee
it was like he did something and then suddenly was working for him kind of thing, not knowing it really.
Yeah. So
Wow.
look, you just type in Bert Kreischer and it's just a bunch of shirtless.
Oh,
images.
I know that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So he did this show called The Cabin with Bert Kreischer.
Okay.
Right. And I am now going to be 100% honest and say I totally forgot what I was going to say.
You were talking about all kinds of great things, but you know what? Thinking about great things, great things are great. And sommes things that
America's
were
great.
things
This is what I was going to say.
I was gonna.
I know you were in the
Didn't
middle
move
of
quick enough.
transitioning, but this is important.
He didn't move quick enough.
Hold that thought.
This is important.
Great.
Bert Kreischer on the show. He has a couple black comedians come on the show, and they're sitting in the outside. The whole cabin concept is they're trying to like get in touch with nature, like get in touch with themselves. But he turns it into a TV show. He told his wife he wasn't going to be working; he was going to go on a retreat. But he ended up turning it into a TV show. So then they come out and they're talking about how like when Obama was in office, these 2 comedians got the opportunity to go to the White House, and they broke down like crying in the White House because of the fact that like no, that just didn't happen. It was they never thought that somebody like them, from where they came from, would be able to set foot in the White House, right? And now I think that in a weird way, even though Trump is so polarizing, he's giving that opportunity to a lot of people, right? You never would have imagined that Ice Cube or Kanye or Lil Wayne or any of these people would have set foot and actually had conversations about like social justice with the president of the United States, but now they can.
Yeah.
And that's my time.
Well, and speaking of, you mentioned Kanye just briefly. Kanye is still on the ballot as a vice president.
Is he really?
Yeah.
But who's the dude he's running with?
I don't know, but he's got a nickname. He's Rocky.
What?
His nick.
Not Kanye. The other guy. It's Rocky something.
Yeah, because Kanye couldn't qualify for president because of timing or something.
Maybe.
So somebody else is running for president, and Kanye's running for vice president in California.
So he's gonna knock him off.
It's not
so he can be
ASAP
president.
Rocky, is it?
No.
No, just type in Rocky president.
Or Kanye for vice. I don't know.
But it's like
Rocky president, does he come into the White House playing a sick guitar solo?
Rocky.
So he wants to run for the office, but he can't. So he has someone else run for him.
Yeah, so he was
Kinda
on
like
Joe
Kamala
Rogan.
Harris.
Kind of like that.
Rocky de la Fuente?
Rocky, I don't know what is, but Rocky, yeah, because it's Rocky.
That's it. Rocky.
Yeah. So he's running for president, and Kanye's running for vice president, and it's only certain states, which is weird.
Is this guy Green Party?
I think it's the American Party or the birthday party. Kanye,
I know who I'm voting for.
So Kanye,
I was tempted.
Kanye was on Joe Rogan's show last week, and it was the most. Did you watch it yet?
No,
I need to watch it. No.
It's it's ADD like to the max conversation, and I don't know where it went.
You mean
and
like this
all of a
show?
sudden, what?
You mean like this?
No,
show?
worse than this show. Like I had trouble tracking because he's got so many things like firing in his brain. He's talking about stuff, but he talked about the vice president thing, and I'm sitting there listening to him, and I'm like, "You're running for vice president in an election where it's very much 2 parties. Are you just doing this for publicity? You can't think you're going to win. You're not even eligible to be voted for in certain states.
Well, yeah,
so why do you do that?
Because he has a felony?
No, because of time. Something about timing and getting into the party. I don't know. I just don't. Why would you run for president? Is there something I'm missing, Steve? Why would someone run for president?
Vanity.
vanity. Yeah, that's
Well,
maybe he thought he could be like a Ross Perot or something.
Ross Perot didn't win anything.
Exactly.
Rand Paul, dude.
Rand Paul. So anyways,
Rand Paul.
but you know who?
He gets his name out this time, so next time he's ready to run.
Yeah, well, he's already got the wheels in motion for 2024. I think that's what he's trying to do.
He's got my vote.
No, you wouldn't vote for Kanye.
No, I wouldn't. Depends on who his running mate is.
But the question
If
is,
his running mate's Ice-T.
would you vote for someone that's bitten off the ear of someone? Because
Is Mike Tyson running?
he's not running for president, but he's back. Mike Tyson
back,
and
baby!
Roy Jones Jr. are fighting in an exhibition return in California. Now, it was supposed to be a big match, like full on.
Well, I think he's like reformed quite a bit since that Holyfield incident.
Mike Tyson?
Yeah. I think he's.
I would hope
He has
he
a
still
tiger.
has a taste for human flesh.
I don't know. That might be another way of getting the COVID
You know what? If he has Listerine, though, he'd be
no,
fine.
They're not
Yeah.
making out. They're
And-
wrestling.
I thought
and biting off
They're
ears.
It's a boxing match. It's not.
They're
it's
not making
UFC. What, Chris?
I thought you couldn't ingest COVID. I thought you couldn't eat it and get it.
Right, but it would be the COVID that's hanging from his ear as he goes to chomp down. And if he didn't Listerine before, he's COVID-y.
I think that Mike Tyson. Why are you fighting? Why are you fighting? You're over 50. Why are you doing it? Why don't you just create Mike Tyson's Punch Out to punch out the COVID?
He's the real Rocky.
The Mike Tyson punch out, but it's COVID instead of
Yeah.
Little Mac.
That's the
Wait, do you
special-
play
No,
as
No,
Mike
it's
Tyson?
Mike Tyson, and then after you beat Mike Tyson,
Then
you're like,
you take on COVID.
and then it's just a COVID molecule at the end. Like
you know
the
what?
big hand in
Somebody
Smash
do that.
Brothers.
Somebody make that video game. That would be phenomenal. Mike Tyson's COVID punch out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the training videos of him getting
Of
ready
the
for this
video
fight?
game? No.
No, the video. No, like he's still got it.
Does he?
I would
He is,
not
yeah.
fight that man. No way. That is a guy.
Yeah, I mean, who would want to fight? Didn't he beat up a woman?
I mean, he beat up a lot.
I'm
of people.
sure he beat
I'm
up a
sure
woman.
at some point. No, I mean, we're not judging.
Mike Tyson,
I'm just saying-
woman
Oh,
beater.
Don't be a woman.
What? That's
Robin
Google.
Gibbon?
You know, Google knows your search now.
Fine. First thing, Mike Tyson. Yeah, I hit a woman, but I'll never do it again.
See, he's reformed, just like Chris said. See,
you know what?
There you have it.
Repentance.
Repentance. But he's gonna fight. Are you gonna? Would you watch this fight? You're not a fight watcher guy.
No.
Would you watch Tyson fight?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm not a fighter guy. I would watch Tyson fight.
Go down in this article. Scroll down to the first comment. Because
The first comment. There's comments on
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Right here.
Okay.
I can't wait, Mr. Bob Dobalani. Take my money now. I'm so looking forward to it. These are two of the most entertaining fighters ever to box. I don't care how old they are. They could wheelchair them out, and I'd still watch. Now that would be worth watching.
Right,
just
no,
period.
that's all I read. I don't know if it gets all like hairy from there or
So,
what.
but the whole point of this this article is talking about how it's going to be an exhibition because it's being fought in California, and because of COVID and all the new restrictions, they can't actually have a full on boxing match.
But Tyson's going, there ain't going to be nothing exposition about it,
That's
baby.
what I'm thinking. You get in the ring with Mike Tyson, you better if his sparring partner's got to be like iron.
His sparring partner's probably going to be like, don't want to be the gloves.
I think it's worse than that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's
it's
got multiple sparring partners because they die.
so. Wow, I mean, they probably would. It's probably true. So, did you see the Holyfield Tyson fight when it happened?
I think it is a long time ago though.
Yeah, did you see it, Steve?
I saw those parts for
Saw
sure.
parts of it.
So, I was actually at a house. So, Ben's
I thought you were actually
girlfriend at the
there.
time, her dad was a huge fight fan, and I was at the house when Tyson Holyfield were fighting. I saw it live. It was the weirdest thing I've ever, because I'm not a fight watcher. Like, I don't
Right.
care about that stuff. But I was there, and I saw it, and I'm like, that didn't happen. And they played it back again, and the blood's on the mat.
Oh, that
It was the
happened.
weirdest. It was the weirdest thing ever.
'Cause
What
no
if-
one's
But ever
expecting
since
that.
then,
What if he's saying that he is reformed just to get in the ring and shock us again? You know?
I took off an ear and now I'm gonna go bite a nose.
hey, you do Schwarzenegger and Mike Tyson. That's
Yeah, I can
impressive.
go fight myself.
Wow, Chris.
So the only thing I would want to see more than this fight would be Tyson versus Rocky.
yeah, Rocky's not
Stallone?
wheel.
Wait a minute.
I mean, that would
What
be
are you
interesting.
doing, you know?
It-
Come on, Tyson. Let's go get in the ring together.
You just like strong men. Like I've just put this all together. You only do impressions of strong men, right? Am I right?
I was picked on as a child.
Oh my god! I didn't mean to do this.
Where's
So,
the sad music? Where's the sad music?
I do impressions of puppets,
Wow. Okay.
Is that because you have strings?
always attached.
Now we just need a psychotherapist to be here and they can really dial in on.
And I didn't tell you, but Steve is a psychotherapist. So, Steve, what do you have to say about that?
It'll cost a lot.
It'll cost a lot. Yeah, it'll cost a lot. There we go.
Stallone is 74.
Tyson fight. Stallone, yeah, he's Stallone. All those guys are old.
So what if we had Stallone fight Tyson?
He would, no way.
Right? Like
He
he
would
would
be over.
die.
Survive.
We should have
One haymaker and it's over.
We should have a WrestleMania Royal Rumble starring only 1980s action heroes.
That'd be
That'd be amazing.
sign me up, not to fight, but to watch.
Tyson
Oh,
would
yeah.
still clean them all up.
100%.
Yeah.
He'd just be like,
Does he classify as an 80s action hero?
absolutely does he. There's
is your action hero?
figures. That is, hey yo. Put that up there. Cover your baby face with
Look at
a
that.
with a non-baby face, like the opposite of baby face. Is he wearing rouge? Like, look at his cheeks.
I've been dead for about 10 years now.
That's
HGH, what a drug, man.
What a drug! What a drug! Oh man, yeah. But Tyson, he's gonna fight, and we'll probably watch that.
Yeah, I'm a
We'll probably watch that. You guys will watch that?
I would watch it.
Yeah.
Fights get my blood pumping, man.
That's
Your
right.
mom is really into fights, isn't she?
What's that supposed to mean?
No. Your mom is into UFC.
Yeah,
like
she
big
thinks-
into
yeah.
UFC.
We
they
should
like-
clarify.
and my-
You know
my
his
sister-in-law-
mom
Yeah.
because your buddy.
I
is
am
his
now
grandma.
understanding why that sounded bad.
Yeah, she likes fights.
Yeah, she likes it.
I'm like, what is happening?
The funny thing about her was that she was always nervous about me going to play football in high school. And then she went to my first game. And out came the lioness, as if it were. And she's like, go get him!
This is why you worked at Medieval Times.
I had to keep it going, you know?
Yeah.
I just
That's
had
right.
to-
Yeah.
Did it for your mom.
That's right.
That's right. You did it for your mom.
I did it all for my mommy.
But you know what? Don't. You can do it for the mommy. You can do it for the mommy, but don't do it for the monkey.
I'll do it for the mommy.
Don't do it for the monkey because
I'll do it for your mommy.
you know who got in trouble for doing it for the monkey? Costco.
I was gonna say
Costco
Choco.
is in trouble because they have. I
This
don't
is a
even.
good one. This is a good headline.
It's so
Just read the
silly.
headline.
and we're gonna have to add our butt at the end of this.
yeah.
Costco drops Choco coconut milk over allegation of forced monkey labor. PETA says, but yeah, so they have monkeys working in the facility.
I'm sorry, you win. What? So you can get monkeys to do the work for you? Amen. That's awesome. We're
Everyone
giving them
knows-
more of a purpose. They will
Everyone
not
knows
be
they're going to
hunted.
be humans eventually. You know what I mean? Like everyone knows that.
No, come on. No, not everybody. So
I saw Planet of the Apes.
Yeah! Put these monkeys on a horse. Give them a gun.
wow. So Costco, evidently, there's a coconut milk that is on the shelves at Costco that it is using the ethical treatment of animals.
No.
So it's-
PETA. So the people
so
for
PETA's
the ethical
right.
treatment of animals exclusively said no.
Right. So there's a video down here.
Please. I can't wrap my mind.
Is this the
around
one?
this.
No,
that's palmetto cheese.
Palmetto cheese got removed from Costco shelves in a whole bunch of other places.
There's a video of monkeys working for Costco, and I can't remember.
They're not working
Is it
for
on this one?
Costco.
Yeah,
They're
they
working-
are.
No, they're working for the coconut
They're in the
milk
checkout
company.
line.
How do they work for
the monkeys?
What are they doing?
Oh, here, right here. Look. Okay, here we go. Here
No,
it is.
they chain these
Now,
monkeys.
because so the monkeys.
They pick coconuts for the coconut company.
Look at that. But he looks like he's having a good time.
That's not inside the Costco. Those are two separate things.
Okay,
What?
I had a
No,
way
that was
different picture in
inside
my
the
head.
Costco.
No.
Look at see that's the that's a person.
No.
See, I thought that was
no. Evolution's getting quick. No, the monkeys are for this Choco company.
I don't believe it until I see a monkey with an apron on making this coconut milk.
They chain these poor creatures, and they say, hey, go up there, grab us a coconut, and bring it back down so we can make all the milk. We can have a good make this year. And the monkey's just like, and then it does it because they crack a whip. And then the monkey runs up the tree and grabs a coconut and brings it down. And Pete is like, this is bad. But I'm just thinking, like.
Wait, no, we don't.
You lost me at
So
whip.
that's the unethical treatment?
I'm not saying it's nice, right? I'm not saying it's a nice thing.
So
that they're
my
doing.
question is, if the monkeys are having a good time,
Work smarter, not
who really
harder.
cares? Exactly.
I don't think these monkeys are having a good time.
So Dean says, and I bet they pay peanuts too. You know what? I bet you they do.
Why? Do they have elephants working for them too?
No, monkeys like peanuts.
Do they?
Why do you have
doesn't
to
like
assume?
peanuts?
Why do you have to assume that only elephants like peanuts? I think that's
I'm stereotyping here.
That's peanutist.
Isn't that what gets everybody in trouble
People
nowadays?
with peanut allergies like peanuts.
Well,
Yeah, and they have them, and then they don't like them, but they like them.
I know.
right?
They die.
I'm so disappointed. I was told this was going to be a Dean-free zone tonight.
I don't know. It's not. Dean's here.
Is there ever a Dean free?
No, he permeates
No,
every
he lives within
situation
me.
forever.
He lives within
yeah,
me.
that's pretty much how it works.
I
Nona
invited
says
Dean into my heart.
Nona says that this company is from Thailand.
Yeah.
Nona, do you know something about this company that we don't know?
It said Thailand in the article.
Do they employ? Okay.
So she read the fine print.
But maybe do they employ elephants, and that's why they pay with peanuts? Is that
Could
what
we
we're missing?
get a
Does
monkey?
P.T. Barnum run Costco?
I think he does.
No,
It's
they
the
shut
Greatest
down
Showman.
the greatest show in the world. They shut it down.
That's right.
Because a tiger ruined it for everyone.
That's Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, no.
That's not Barnum and Bailey.
This
The
was
tiger isn't why.
Yeah, it was the bearded lady.
No, I'm pretty
Was
sure
it really?
was the
It
elephant.
was the elephant walk.
She shaved her beard.
Oh, is this a joke at me? Is this a joke at me?
Well, not bearded anymore.
I wasn't saying you were a lady necessarily, but you took it a whole new level.
Well,
There you go.
Yep, you did. You sure went.
I'm going
and
as
did.
female Pennywise this year, boys and girls.
So see, yeah. So Nona says the monkey would climb the coconut tree to get the coconut. Now,
what's wrong
is
with
the
that?
problem that they wouldn't let the monkeys have the coconuts? Is that
problem
what's
is
unethical?
The problem is that the monkey has a chain around its neck, like a sorority girl with daddy issues.
You mean? What do you- But it's just like having a pet that happens to get coconuts for you. Why is that bad?
And his
Right.
pay is his food.
Yeah, exactly. See,
its
tell
pay?
me
Its pay is a natural right.
what?
Let's
No,
move- let's
it's
move on.
extra food. No, it's like you get instead of cereal, you get steak. No, monkeys probably shouldn't eat steak.
No.
I would be shocked. They probably have like a banana allotment.
So many bananas.
Yeah, what if they just gave them banana pudding, but not bananas?
Why would they do that?
Because it's not even
Isn't
real
that
bananas.
better than having the monkey do the organ grinder?
That's true. Or the monkey throwing the poop
That's right.
Or the monkey jumping into the organ grinder.
while throwing poop.
That'd be a monkey grinder.
That's a mess.
That's how you, what's diphtheria?
Diphtheria.
Isn't that what you get when you eat poop? That's a sickness?
You get disgusting when you get.
Dysentery? No.
Yep, diphtheria.
So why is it
Diphtheria.
called cow pies?
I think that's
Because it
misleading.
looks like a pie.
I think that's misleading.
Does it really look
But
like
you know
pie?
what? If
Looks like meringue.
If you were to have wanted to search this story about monkeys and coconuts and Costco and them working at the checkout lines, Google would have all your information. And you know who's
Sure.
not happy about that? Facebook, because they want your information. But you know what? They're fixing that because Facebook has released a way for them to get more information. They are allowing you to now create websites with Facebook.
What doesn't Facebook do?
So that's a good question. Facebook to take on Wix GoDaddy with free website builder offer.
So they have.
Say it with me, everyone. But
So okay, they can't hold a candle to Squarespace, is what I'm getting here.
so yeah, they're not even counting Squarespace in the allotment there. So Facebook is wanting to get now you to make websites with them, which means they're not even going to get your information, but everyone that comes to see your website, they're going to get their information too. So I don't see how this works.
How is this different than ad targeting though?
Well, How is it different than ad targeting?
Yeah, because essentially ad targeting works in like the way where like if somebody engages with your post or whatever,
Right.
you all of a sudden get all of their
Well,
information.
but here's the thing. This is a way for them to say, because they had to stop some of the targeting.
Okay.
Because they were doing too much creepy stuff. They were
It's
targeting.
called targeting.
I understand, but they've had to stop stuff. What I'm seeing here is they have a way now to say, oh, this is one of our Facebook websites that we support. So therefore we have all the back end. So we can target outside of what we're saying we're targeting from Facebook. So this is totally different. So it's totally legal. It's not a problem. They're just finding other ways to get all the information. Facebook websites, wait, your Google's trying to take you over.
I know. I literally just looked at that.
Look, show it to the camera. Show it to the camera.
Google
Google Chrome. What's it say?
I don't know.
It won't focus.
Just read it.
It won't focus.
Okay.
Read what it says.
It says Google Chrome wants access to Control Finder, allowing Control to provide access to documents and data in Finder and perform actions within the app.
Oh, Google's trying to.
okay.
They want to search your hard drive.
Now they've
They're
got all
in.
your stuff. It's over, Jake.
I'm on a watch list.
That's worse than Dean taking over.
You know what happened is they heard you talk about monkeys not wanting peanuts, and you
And they're like, this guy
we're
doesn't know what he's
we're
talking about.
tracking him. But Facebook is letting you make websites now. I don't see how this is inside their business model at all.
No, I don't
Other than the
understand-
fact that it gathers all the information.
Right.
I mean,
That is their business model.
That is their business model.
this to me
because we are their product.
This to me sounds like JavaScript. Like this, just the same kind of thing where it'd be like, welcome to this website powered by JavaScript. Like it's just gonna be like that, but like powered by Facebook.
But it's all their back. It's Facebook's back end. So Facebook tools, Facebook everything. Oh, we're gonna make this real convenient. It's gonna sync right up to your Facebook
Facebook's
profile.
back end, like a good Christian back end, is not seen by the general public. What? You got to keep it covered. You got to keep it
I
hidden.
mean, I think that's true.
Don't hide your light under a bushel. Hide your butt under one.
What?
That's what I always learned.
Except when you're in a hospital gown.
Right. Because
Right.
then they just need to make sure that it's all flowing properly.
So free website builders are like really great. I use Wix. I like Wix.
Okay.
Squarespace is another one I've tried. I don't like it as much. GoDaddy's website builder is horrible.
Yeah.
It's not good. Not at all. We actually started the COVID got me.
When was the last time that GoDaddy actually had like an ad campaign? Do you remember all the old GoDaddy
totally.
commercials
Super
that were
Bowl.
Danica
basically
Patrick?
Yeah.
Super Bowls were the big ones for them.
Yeah.
They would spend all their money there. But it's like it's almost come synonymous, at least for me, on searching for URLs. Like I'll go buy a URL from GoDaddy. I don't think of any other places. I know there's Bluehost and other stuff like that, but that's just the first place I go. I pay GoDaddy a lot of money every year just because that's the only thing I think of.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. Because I have
Like a lot of money?
I have lots of secret URLs that have not been used.
So you can
Like
tell them to someone
what?
who wants to use them.
Like GoMommy.com?
That's
probably not a good website.
I did have daddy.com.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got rid of it. I grabbed it. Well, it's like when I had the idea for covidgotme.com.
The problem is that daddy.com is a joke that like we get, but then like,
But it could have been a
no one
thing.
else understands.
No,
what
it
it
could
is.
have been a nationwide trend. Daddy.com.
It kind of is.
It's coming back around.
COVID got me. Yeah, it's coming back around. We probably should get that. I still have the URL. I just don't have the website.
Well.
It was charging me money.
Right.
Get out
But
of here.
but free website builders are pretty cool and they're great. And if Facebook adds that to their catalog, I'm imagining that they're not going to stop having Wix ads on their page. They're going to stop anything that has to do with website
Oh,
builders.
so you're seeing this as a positive?
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
Uh-oh.
they're going to
We
start
just lost it. We just lost a camera.
They just took over.
Which camera?
Which camera?
Did that
It's
one?
our camera. We have Steve. We got Chris.
man.
Did it overheat?
Oh,
Or did something get unplugged? Is it off?
You have no power.
Oh no.
oh man.
Is the power off?
We're flying blind. I'm cool with this though. No more sassy comments about my lack of beard.
We'll just go to this picture. Nope. Wait. Yeah. Yay, Chris, you get a bell.
So Facebook's already starting to attack.
Facebook's, you know what? They heard us.
When Facebook and
Mike says, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. They heard us talking about negatively things about Facebook. We're streaming like on Facebook.
Yeah.
They're like, we're cutting off your camera, man.
yeah, it's all the dang monkeys working in their server room.
Yeah, the monkeys are in there like, hey, these guys are great. Wait a minute. We got to shut them off.
Monkeys can't
Between
speak yet. Talk.
Facebook, Apple, and Amazon, and everybody else, they're controlling the world.
Twitter. Don't forget Twitter.
Well,
Time to get unplugged. I'm telling you.
Do it. But you can't be on the show if you're.
What about
unplugged.
Mickey D's? Mickey D's runs the world.
Mickey D's?
Mickey D's feeds the world.
They do. They do.
Like Oscar the Grouch.
But they don't
That's
feed me.
The trash can.
but they don't feed me.
So
They don't feed you. Why not?
So YouTube.
There's nothing healthy on their diet.
Dean's a little behind. YouTube just cut your camera. Yeah, no, somebody's cutting our feed, guys. It's coming from.
Who's cutting your feed?
from within the house.
Go to the back window.
So Facebook.
Is this your boyfriend?
So Chris,
He's like out there, all like dead, like gets a valve and everything. Scream.
Yeah. No, I know.
what?
that's
It's
a good
like
one.
I thought you were talking about scary movie.
First one.
Well, yeah, but it's like how it rips off Scream.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's why it's funny.
Right.
Because it's like it's a scary movie. Oh man, those movies. Oh man, you
Those
know
are
what?
good movies.
It's a good time.
They're
First
funny.
one.
It's a good time.
Wait, the scary
The
movies?
scary
Oh,
movies. No, but the first Scream with Courtney Cox.
Inappropriate at times, too.
Woo! So here's the thing, Chris.
Drew
If you say
Barrymore.
you want to unplug, right? You want to unplug. You want to get out of town.
Sure.
You want to maybe leave the state, and you're looking for places to go because people are leaving California all the time.
Yeah.
Are you seriously
Right?
thinking about this?
I thought has happened, but
Like, every adult in California has had
always
that thought.
Get stopped at like, what are we moving for? We know we would want to move to, but like,
Why?
I mean, okay, lower cost of living, beautiful rural areas, nature,
No
jobs.
Newsom. No Newsom.
Jobs, no Newsom. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
lots of different reasons. But you know what? We can add something to the list. People are talking about Idaho. People are talking about, and nobody talks about Canada, right? Obviously, that's not a good idea.
I want to move to Canada.
No, you don't want to move to Canada. No, you don't wanna do that.
oh, yeah, I do,
No,
eh?
you don't want to do
They seem to be
You want to
very
visit
nice.
Canada. So when we were in Canada,
Oh, pitter patter.
and we bought pajama pants, and I went to go buy them because I was like, oh, cool. This is going to be, not very expensive. $75 because of the Canadian tax on it was stupid. I did not like it. I went and bought coffee at whatever their coffee
Why they're
place is.
simpletons out there.
I tell you what,
Not
it's
simpletons,
but
simple people.
you don't have you don't have to worry about Canada or any other state because now, Chris, you can go to the moon because they found water. That's right. NASA used a Boeing 747 rig with a massive telescope because airplanes are empty right now, and they discovered water on the moon.
Hey, yo, Darlene, we got water up here.
And they named the plane Sophia.
Yeah, it's
I
Sophia.
don't know why they did that.
It's Sophia, and the
And that's,
telescope isn't
like,
just on the
she's
plane.
exposed. They put the telescope in her back end and it's exposed.
Talk about a hospital gown. This plane is not empty because of COVID. This plane has been.
I know it's a NASA plane.
hijacked by NASA.
It's been flying around for like 10 years.
Yeah, no, it's the thing. But the crazy thing is, okay, so they found water on the moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? They found water on the moon.
Well,
Right.
Which people are like, hey, it's water.
it's water molecule. It's like the building blocks of water.
Every news story that I saw about this is like,
But-
they found water on the moon. Hey, everybody, there's water on the moon. Did you know what? They found water on the moon. And I'm like, wow, that's
So
interesting.
they found an oasis and everything?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's one camel chilling out up there.
I thought maybe
You
they
guys-
just like Armstrong left the water bottle. Like we found the water. It was there.
So there's water on the moon, right? Supposedly. But is that a reason to go to the moon instead of Mars?
Yeah, it's closer.
I don't know, man. If movies tell me anything, Mars makes your head explode.
Yeah, that's true.
What movies? What movies?
Total Recall.
Space. Oh yeah. Okay, but space in general makes your head explode.
No, true.
Like.
Wait, is it?
No, it sucks the eyes out of your head.
Okay.
It's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
But would you, okay, so would you move to the moon, Chris?
No, we talked about this. I'm not a space dude. I want to go to the fantasy land, dude.
What if they found water that's actually a moat around a castle on the moon?
Now you're talking.
That's a little
How
more
creepy
your
would it be,
speed.
though?
Space Force would be Space Knights.
Space Night.
What if they found a Disneyland that's actually open?
Oh, you know what?
Then I'd
They
go.
might have to. They'd have to
Yeah.
move Disneyland to the moon because they got water.
I'm cool with that.
Lunar
You're good
Disney.
with that? Lunar Disney Lunar Time.
Could you just imagine like waking up every morning and it's like still dark outside and you're just like, oh, man. And you go and you make yourself a cup
Because
of coffee.
you're on the moon?
Yeah, and then you go and you sit on your porch and you just look down and you're like, those guys don't
Being
gotta
on the
figure it
dark
out
side of the moon.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Oh, there it is.
Does the moon rotates?
No,
No, the
stays
moon
with-
rotates
the
around
face
the
stays
Earth.
with the Earth.
Wow.
That's why there's a dark side of the moon.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
What's it look like?
do you think the dark side's less expensive than the light side of the moon?
It's just preoccupied.
Depends on who wants it.
Depends.
There is a whole lot of bad jokes we can't say.
There are. It's true.
Especially with Facebook listening.
Yeah. Now that we know that they're cutting off our cameras,
That's right.
Google and Facebook and Twitter. Oh my.
Apple.
Shutting off all our stuff. Hey! Why they're watching?
Amazon.
They're watching. Amazon. Well, Amazon doesn't care. I mean, we do have a lady in the room there next to Chris, and she's not listed. Well, she's
The,
not,
the lady
the
in the
lady
room,
next to Chris.
the lady in blue.
Say Alexa.
Alexa.
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it! You're gonna shut us down.
Wait a minute, you said Alexa. You were the first
yeah.
one to do it.
So maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Alexa. She responds to me. It's like a pet.
Then she shut off. She's like, "Oh, it's you," and she shut down.
Alexa,
But she's tied to you and like your account and everything, right?
Yeah.
play I like big butts.
I have I have that turned off.
Oh, dang it.
I have that turned off because if you have kids.
Alexa, please purchase Count Chocula cereal. A pallet.
Alexa, create shopping list. I need duct tape.
Alexa.
rope, twine,
Mute.
bags.
I've added twine mute to your shopping list.
I better cut this off before you guys before you guys
Alexa,
get
add an
crazy.
axe
no,
to my shopping
no
list.
access to your now Facebook,
bleach.
Google, and Amazon and Bleach. What do you
Did she do it?
I'm not doing so hot today.
TSTO.
I think she did it.
No, she couldn't. Did
I'll have to look at your shopping.
Yeah, we're gonna have to delete the shot. Tammy, if you're listening, well, she's not.
Alexa,
No.
buy handcuffs.
No. Stop.
Watch out for the lights.
You know what? With the trending stories, they keep taking over, but we can't stop them, so we might as well talk about them.
Alexa, buy gloves.
Stop it!
Alexa, do you
All
want to
right,
join my cult?
okay. Does she? She might actually run your cult.
She says she's sorry. She's just having trouble understanding your cult.
See? She has.
Nobody gets my
Nobody
cult.
gets your cult. Nobody. That's why you don't have any members.
I
Any members?
I have one.
The monkeys from Costco don't count.
Oh boy, no, me. But
Oh,
boy,
right.
what could the army of one do to modern society?
You could make a website with Facebook.
I feel like a Waco shootout, Waco
Wake
shootout.
out, Shudo.
Yeah, a Waco shootout would not be as effective with
No,
one
we got a
dude.
problem because Mike says now we're on a watch list. Dang it. We did it. You did it. See?
I've already
you
did
did
it.
it.
We want people watching.
That's a good point. Oh, yes, that's right.
We've got so many viewers now, a lot of them in the FBI.
Amazon Alexa is a cult, Dean says. You know what? She probably is.
Yeah,
But we can't talk about it because she's right here. And,
but
and
she
if
can join my cult.
she could. No, she can't.
Could you
she's
imagine
she's
the
not
power?
even she has no legs. What would she do for your cult?
She's in
She's
space.
AI.
She's
She is
on the
She's
moon.
everywhere and nowhere. You can't arrest Alexa.
You guys, you can't make this stuff up. I don't know where this comes from. Thanks for watching. Trending Stories taking over. We'll be back next week. And Jake will probably have some more facial hair, right? You're going to grow it back?
Maybe.
All right. Chris, you think he's going to grow it back?
Eventually it comes back.
Steve? It
It'll be
always
back.
comes back.
It comes.
It'll be back. All
always
right.
comes
Well,
back.
say goodbye to your Fabio people. We will see you on the next episode.
I love you, baby.
I can't believe it's not butter.